Father God, I thank you for your people that I have the privilege, oh God, to have opportunity to, share with them. I pray, Lord, as we look into your word, that your word will illuminate our heart and it will help us, oh God, to make um, changes and walk in your ways in our life. This is our heart cry, that our marriage will glorify your name. In Jesus' name, amen. So please like, share, and comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you see this video, and expect more videos like this to be uploaded to my channel. So I will get right into today's topic: 10 methods that can encourage your partner to improve performance in your marriage. The first method I like to talk about is agree with your partner. What do I mean by agree with your partner? Agree means that you want to be compatible with your partner. You will not have the same opinion about a particular discussion. You don't have to have the same opinion. That means you will have your differences, but you want to be compatible, meaning that you want to be able to agree with them and negotiate uh, your view with them in a way that it's not going to cause fight, in a way that there will be peace between you, although you still have your differences. And remember that in Amos 3:3, the Bible tells us, can two walk unless they agree? So you will have to be able to agree with them. Agreeing does not necessarily mean that you have the same opinion with them. You have different opinion, but you're able to come to a common ground where you are able to negotiate what is going on and what you need to do to be able to resolve maybe a particular challenge, a particular habit, a particular behavior, or maybe changes that you want to see in your partner. And that leads me to the second point. And the second point is respect your partner's opinion. Always put in mind that there are different reasons why your partner have that opinion. It could be because of culture, could be because of past friendship, could be because of maybe religion activity that they are engaged in, could be because of how their parents brought them up, could be because of maybe their job, what has to do relating to their job, could just even be likes and dislikes that have brought particular habit, actions, acts into their life. Now, you have to respect their opinion. And of course, I didn't say you should compromise your opinion too. You have your own opinion too. But if you have your opinion, then you want to be able to have a meaningful conversation with them. What I mean by a meaningful conversation is that you respect their opinion and at the same time put forward to them to let them know, but this is my own opinion as well. And with this, you want to be able to go to the third point, which I'm about to say. And the point is that you want to have a constructive argument. What do I mean by a constructive argument? A constructive argument is an argument that allows you to compromise your stand because you want to be able to let your partner to feel loved. In a constructive argument, your purpose is not to win the argument. You may lose winning that argument. That is not your focus. But your focus is about how you want to you want to lose the argument, but you want to be able to gain your partner and you want to gain their trust about what you are talking to them. Now, if you want to do this, you have to have a gentle tongue. What I mean by a gentle tongue? A gentle tongue is a tongue that will not be yelling at them. It will not be shouting loud at your partner. A gentle tongue is a tongue that is going to talk to them respectfully and at the same time put forward what is your view about that particular topic that you are discussing with them. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 4. The Bible says a gentle tongue is a tree of life. You see, this verse blesses me when I read this particular verse. You want to have a gentle tongue. You want to talk to them like mature man and mature woman. Talk to them when you are not hungry. I will encourage you to use indoor voices, that is a low tone, to talk to them. Hopefully your partner is able to see what you are talking about. And that is what is leading to my fourth point, that is, have a dialogue with your partner. Create opportunity that you can dialogue. You can even ask your partner, how can I help you to be able to solve this problem? What do you think I can do to assist you to overcome maybe this weakness? What can I do to support you to make sure you get better with this struggle? Let me use an example for you. If your partner, for example, your partner is still drinking, let me say your husband and your wife is still drinking, and you are thinking you have been trying to help them to get over the drinking habit. You want to keep in mind that the drinking did not start one day. It's an act that started maybe over a long period. Now, maybe over a long period, that partner has been drinking alcohol, and now maybe they drink, he or she can drink like 10 bottles at a stretch. You want to have a dialogue and tell your partner, your spouse, that I think I'm looking that you should be able to stop drinking this time of life. But keep in mind, because that drinking did not start one day. Therefore, you may be part of the process that you will help them to stop drinking, maybe little by little. If I want to say you want to stop it in one day, I didn't say that it's not possible. But it might not be in all cases that everybody stopped drinking one day. So maybe from 10 bottles, you want to negotiate with your partner and say, okay, instead of taking 10 bottles every day, maybe you want to cut it down to 5, or cut it down to 8, then cut it down to 5, then cut it down to 3. You want to be part of the process, that you help them to be able to stop that habit, maybe one day at a time. They are improving. It's as if when you want to lose your weight, you don't lose 150 weight in one day, because you did not gain it in one day. And therefore, it takes process. Now, you want to try to avoid fight. And that is the reason why you want to have dialogue with them. Certain habits, you are able to work with them to be able to help them through the process. And that is what is leading me to my point number 5. Work with your partner and walk through the process with them. You want to help them to be able to get from where they are at the moment and to help them get to where they need to get to. What you want them to get to, maybe you want them to get to, okay, you will no longer be drinking, or you will no longer become a talkative like this, or you know that your partner is not hardworking enough. You want to help them to be able to be hardworking. You want them to be committed maybe to whatever they do. Maybe they have trade, or they have a business. You want to see improvement in their business or on their job. So you want to be part of the process and ask them, how can I help you? I am here to support you. Let me give you an example of how my husband has supported me in helping me to get over something I wanted to do and I was struggling with it. I have the tendency to, be very big if I am not working out. That is, I'm not doing my physical activity, my physical fitness. Now, I don't really like to, do physical activity, jogging, running. They are not things that I really like to do. However, My husband took time to discuss. We both discussed about this together. This is what I want to do because I don't want to go over my regular size for my shirts. Therefore, it's very important that I should work out. He asked me, Rebecca, how can I support you? I told him, I think if we have few materials in the home, so that when it's raining or when I'm not feeling motivated to go to the gym, I can do it at home. Now, he was able to buy few times for me weight that I can lift in the home. You see how he worked with me through the process. Sometimes he say, let's go to the field and we all work out. We both work out together. We both do the running together. You see, it was part of the process. With that, I was able to lose my weight. I was able to stay within the range that I want to stay. That is what I am talking to you about. So, dialogue with your partner, ask them, how can I help you? And offer the help that is needed to your partner. I'll go to the next one, which is number 6. Be positive always and show love to your partner. With this, you want to use a gentle tongue because the Bible said in Proverbs chapter 15 verse 1 that a gentle response diffuses anger. Because your partner is working through a process, you want to use gentle tongue. He said, but a sharp tongue, it kindles a temper fire. So you don't want to stir up anger in your partner. Therefore, you want to use a gentle tongue to talk with your partner. Therefore, you should be positive always and you should love them. Show love, show love, show love to your partner. I'll go to number 7. Number 7 is don't use words that depict shame. For example, you don't want to use the word, I am ashamed to stay around you when you do this. You are wasting my money. You don't want to use those kind of words. Guess what will happen? When you use those kind of words, your partner is likely to shut down on you or your partner is likely to withdraw from you. You want to try and avoid that kind of discussion. And therefore, what you want to do is to try and let them feel loved, but at the same time, let them know, I want you to overcome this challenge. I'm working with you to let us overcome this struggle. Be part of their everyday life to help them to get better at whatever they are committed to do, to be able to get better. Number 8 is that give lots of encouragement. Your partner will love that. Sing their praises. When they do something a little bit, a little win in the home, a little effort, celebrate that little effort. Like what I told you, when I stay within my range of what my weight should be, my husband gives compliment to me. And that is a very good motivation for me to work out, for me to stay in shape. So look for the little effort that your partner is putting into getting over that habit. If your partner, you think intimacy is a challenge between you, and you can see that he is doing his best to improve the intimacy in the home, give him compliment. Celebrate his effort. Talk about his praise. Encourage your partner. And that is what goal take me to number 9. You yourself that you want to help your partner to improve, you have to have knowledge of how they will need to improve. So have knowledge in the area where improvement is needed. Then use wisdom to spread the knowledge to your partner. For example, maybe you notice something in Mrs. A or Mr. B or Mr. D. You don't have to come and tell your partner, I like what A, B, C, D is doing. You see, to your partner, it seems as if you are comparing them to another person. So therefore, You can make sure you are educated in that area, and you can discuss with your partner using wise words to spread the news to them. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 7 says, the lips of the wise spread knowledge. I love that memory verse. Because you are wise, you are going to look for wisdom on how you are going to talk to your partner. For example, a family that maybe the wife or the husband is drinking, and you want to be able to help your husband to get out of drinking. You could tell your partner, I read in the newspaper that Mr. D died because he was drinking, because he had this disease. I think I'd like you to reconsider so that you stop drinking. You see, this is a wise way you have presented your opinion to your husband. You are trying to let him see the dangers in drinking. Maybe your partner is not hardworking. You can do research and you can talk to them that if you are not working hard, I saw this advert that tell me about this individual that lost their job because they couldn't make their promotion. You have to work hard to make that next promotion or to be able to improve your sales. So you have to look for wisdom that will help you to be able to present your idea to your partner. And that leads me to the 10th point. You should be flexible. Flexibility allows you to be able to give them another chance. Remember, your partner did not start this habit in one day. A lot of this habit, a lot of this character, a lot of these flaws, they are things that they have learned over years and that has become a second nature in them. So you want to be flexible, you want to be able to assist them to be able to get over it. I love this Bible verse, Psalm 68 verse 19. The Bible said, blessed be the Lord who daily load us with benefit. Now, if you go to Romans chapter 5 verse 8, the Bible says, while we are yet sinners, Christ died for us. You can say that we are not even righteous when Christ died for us. Therefore, you need to be gentle with your partner, and you have to love them and help them, encourage them through the process to get over some of these habits, some of this character, some of these things that you are trusting God to help them to make improvement on. I'm going to go over the 10 methods that I just discussed in this presentation today. Number 1, I said you should agree with your partner. Number 2, respect your partner's opinion. You will have different opinions, so you have to respect their opinion and say, I see what you are talking about and I understand the reason why you chose to do that. But however, I'd like you to see this other side of this view with me. Number 3 is that have constructive argument. Your strategy is not that you want to win an argument, but you want to be able to use a gentle tongue to compromise and to be able to win your partner towards your side, to agree with you, to be able to be on the journey to change. Therefore, you have to have a dialogue with your partner. And that is number 4. Offer help that you can give that can help your partner to change. Be there for them. Let them feel loved. Number 5 said, walk with them and walk through the process to see them move from where they are to their desired point. Number 6 is that be positive always and show love to your partner. Number 7 is don't use words that depict shame to your partner. You don't want to use words that says you are a disgrace. You are wasting my money. You want to be careful with using those kinds of words because you could get them to be angry. You don't want them to be separated from you. Number 8, give lots of encouragement. When they make effort, they put some action, celebrate their little wins. Praise them for putting in effort to stop their habit, their character, and to improve. Number 9, have knowledge in the area where improvement is needed and spread the knowledge to them through wisdom. And number 10, which is the last one that I discuss, be flexible. When your partner messes up, be flexible with them, and you can still negotiate with them to put in effort to improve at another time. Remember, we are all work in progress, and with support, you are able to help your partner to improve performance in your marriage. I hope you enjoyed this podcast today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you see this podcast on my YouTube or on my Facebook. Thank you so much. Remember that there is a one-on-one strategy session that you can book with me, where I'm able to meet with you one-on-one, and I'm able to provide opportunity for strategy session on coaching for you. On Sundays, remember at 6 p.m., there will be a presentation. Thank you very much, and I love to see you another time in my next episode. Bye, everybody, and thank you.